transposition of prescription is really important for you because sometimes you're going to get a prescription in minus sil or in plus sil. And it's really just a difference in perspective of how you look at a prescription. For example, you can look at a prescription which is like -2, -1, axis 180, or you can look at that same prescription and you can receive it from ophthalmology like this, -3 plus 1, axis 090. It looks like a different prescription, but you'll be surprised to know that this and this is exactly the same prescription. It depends how you look at it. There is something we do, it's called a cross, and we put that cross just like this, and we put the numbers based on what's the power at that different location. Let me explain. You take that first number, and that first number always relates to the axis here, right? So -2 is at 180. I just write -2 right here. It's spherical power. Now I want to know what's the power physically here, because -1, the sil, just means the difference. Is the difference between this and this is -1. That's astigmatism. That's the cylinder. It just means the difference between the strongest and the weakest meridian is 1. But it doesn't mean there is -1 here. Here it means the total here is this plus this. The total power. So -2 -1 difference, if there is a difference from here and you put -1, it means that here in reality there is -3. That's the cross. That's the actual representation of the power of the lens in front of the patient. Yeah, there is -3, here there's -2. Now, the difference between plus sil and minus sil, it just means what's the first number you look at? Do you look at the -2 and you go to the 3? Or do you look at the -3 and you go to the 2? Let me write it differently. If I start by this number, I will write -3. And to go from -3 to -2, what do you need? You need +1. +1, right? And because I started with this one, which is axis 90, and you can see that this and this is the exact same thing.
So these two together make this, and then these two together make this.
That's right. So you can do it mentally, but in order not to make a mistake, you want to draw a cross. It's easier to literally visualize the prescription. The thing that changes in here is not only the sign, but also make sure like the axis is going to be exactly the opposite.